Hey everyone, it's Kelsey here, and today I'm going to share with you a super quick layout that I put together. So I started off with this background cut file, and this was designed by Paige Evans, and it was in the Studio Calico digital shop there for a while. It was one of the monthly cut files that they do, and I wasn't sure that I loved this. It seemed like a lot of butterflies, but once I saw a few different examples of working with it, I fell in love with it and knew that I had to use it as a background. So I started out with some, I think it was peach, pink, and teal Heidi Swapp Color Shine Mist. And I just kind of sprayed the background. And I do have a silhouette portrait, which does only cut up to, I think it's 11 inches wide. So I couldn't do a full background, which is fine by me, but it's just something to keep in mind if you are looking for a, if you're in the market for a silhouette, that mine only cuts 11 inches wide, so that's why it's not as wide as the 12 by 12 paper. But anyway, so I chose this paper that had been in my stash for a really long time. I loved the paper, and I think I have 2 sheets of it, and I've never used it, so I decided to go ahead and use it on this layout. And this layout, even though totally I think it took me about 30 minutes to put together, most of that is because of my indecisiveness. I just could not commit to a layout, or I could not commit to how I wanted everything placed, basically. So I was trying to stay within that kind of pink and blue color scheme. That's what color the background paper was, so I was just kind of looking for embellishments and layering pieces, and like I said, this is a super quick layout, but I fiddle around with things for so much time. So I did have that craft envelope that I had pulled out, and I know that I want to use it somewhere, but I'm just not sure where, so I'm going to play around with that for a while. But I decided that maybe I would like this cut file if I cut it in half. And you have to be really careful with it because the butterflies are very delicate, so if you do cut it in half afterwards, or cut it any which way, it's hard to cut on. I think I would have probably used scissors instead of a paper trimmer. So then I couldn't decide how I wanted the butterflies to go. I started out with a symmetrical look, and I didn't really like that, and I kind of ended up with this kind of off-center look here. So this came from my little stash of washi tape, and it's kind of a pink and light green and gray triangle, and I don't 100% love it, but I like the washi tape. I'm just not sure why I felt the need to put a whole strip of it over to the side like that. So I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to go through some of my stash and just try to find a piece of paper that I can layer behind this photo. And I do kind of like that doily because, it was a wedding picture. And our wedding was 5 years ago, so I think that's maybe why I chose to do a lovey-dovey layout with these colors, was because it had been, this month was our 5-year anniversary, so maybe that's why. But anyway, so I layered up one of those stickers, and I'm looking at these flare, and I decided to just commit and put the butterfly cut out right where I wanted it to go, instead of messing around with it and changing my mind again and again. And that Heidi Swapp Color Shine, if you've never worked with it before, it does have a shimmer and a shine to it. So it just looks really pretty. And I love just that extra, layer of shininess that it gives to projects. And these flare are from Dear Lizzy, and they're really small, but I like that. And I did end up using 2 of them, one on the corner of the photo and then one down there in the bottom right, even though I really like the sentiment on the top one, but I didn't love the color of it, but I decided to just go ahead and go with it. And I'm adding some enamel dots all around. I love enamel dots, and I just tried to find some in the same colors that the background paper was in, which was, the pinks and the kind of bluish green and then a little bit of the yellow. And I love that this looks like an Instagram filter, but it's a paper. I don't know. I just love this paper. Like I said, it's been in my stash. I think it's at least a year old, maybe 2 years old, but I love it. And then I have one of these Heidi Swap stamps from the new Project Life collection that she did, and I was just trying to decide where to put it, and I really like it. So I just double stamped it there to get a bold black and then kind of a grayish look. And I'm going to stamp again with a different stamp. But I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and you can see a photo over on my blog. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button or give me a thumbs up. Thanks, and have a great day, guys.